solve this problem that you see? Is it a better use? And what are the other side effects? How are other people affected? I mean, the first version of expanded Medicaid resulted in people on private insurance ending up on Medicaid. Well, how is that better?
Right.
So.
Good job, Em. Let me know if you need me to help at all.
Lisa?
Yeah.
Could I ask you to move forward a little bit?
Absolutely.
Without getting into the field of your other camera? I want to catch both of you.
We're gonna have to close this door, I think.
All right, we can do that.
Yeah.
But also, I wouldn't get too sick because I still gotta move lights around and stuff.
That's fine.
They're nowhere remotely in the place they're supposed to be.
We just have a
I'll still need another
policy
few
here, having been
seconds.
burnt in the past, that when we do
That's fine.
interviews, we tape them.
That's totally fine.
That's right. That's good. That's really good.
I tell politicians to
As
do
long as
that
you
all
don't
the time.
Scoop us.
Huh?
As long as you don't scoop us.
No, we wouldn't.
No. Do you need this moved any further?
I will tell you.
And then I'll get out of it.
No, actually.
Actually, Lisa, I'm going to ask you to move forward.
If you can move it that
Ten
way,
more.
like
Yeah.
2 inches.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
There, that's good, that's good.
Yeah.
Perfect. And then you that don't believe that
Yeah,
liberal
and I'll
media
get you
signs,
just barely
like 1
inside.
inch to the
I
right.
can move a little bit in a second. I just have to wait while she ends up.
Got it?
That's fine.
And then Lisa, angle your body towards him.
Okay.
Is that all in?
Yes, that's perfect.
Do I need to move this an inch?
I'm not sure yet. I think that's good.
That should be good, yeah.
All right, now we want to kill these overheads because they're less than glamour lighting.
I'll get them.
That light's out in the hall.
They're outside.
Classic yard sign sticks.
Yes. All right, you're gonna get in the way.
Oh, they're great. Yeah, when I was a kid, I stole all yard signs for rival campaigns. It was pretty bad.
There used to be the paper ones, and
Right, you see everyone's, and they were even like, it was like the college kids that I'd go out with, and my mom had no idea what they were really doing. And they'd have me since I was a kid. They were like, oh, nobody will care what she does. So like they'd have me, like I'd draw like mustaches on like the people, when they used to do people's photos on the signs, right? You remember? And so I'd draw like mustaches and turn signs upside down, and it was bad. That was like the good bad. There was really bad stuff in those.
Okay, can you move 1 inch to your right? Perfect.
Oh, that was a perfect inch. Usually people overdo the inch.
Perfect inch.
Does it make any sense to have this light on from way back over
Oh,
here?
backlighting.
I only just want a little bit on back
A
there.
little soft. We still want it to have its nice man cave essence.
I was just thinking you get a little bit of light on the side of Lisa first.
all of CNHT's files and folders.
No, I need that light for the back,
Oh, I see.
unfortunately.
He's thinking about their camera.
Oh, no, I need this one on
Oh,
this back.
then you put it wherever you want
Yeah,
it.
sorry.
Oh no, thanks so
I
much.
just
I see. Because it wasn't on, I didn't realise it was
Yeah.
on. Sorry.
Okay, I just want a little bit of light in the back there so I can see your great sign.
What we need, Skip, is one of your lights.
Yeah, they're at home.
We have the cheap version of these.
We do.
Like one more finicky business, a little bit more finicky business than that. I
Good
promise.
job. Sorry, I'm kind of.
Sorry, there's a lot of faffing involved in this.
A lot of what?
Faffing.
Faffing about.
Faff? Oh,
Sorry,
faffing. I thought it was faffing.
with the Brits for a long time, so I
I understood you perfectly.
I thought you said F-A-T-H. I'm going, I don't know that word. Instead of P-F-A-F-F.
Yes. No, just F-A-F-F. Faffing around.
Yeah, have to get all of our kit
I'm gonna
correct.
shoot it wide so that I can get
I
sort of like the.
That's great.
I just want to do one more thing.
Sure.
I'm holding this in front of your face.
Yeah, there you go.
Just want to check and see if this is still like an accurate white.
We don't want
White
you
balance.
green.
It's my face for radio.
Okay, you can
That's
drop
right.
it.
That's right. We're gonna do the entire interview.
I
like
never
that.
do that stuff.
Great. Okay, good. Look, it's warm in here.
It is all of a sudden.
I promise I'm close.
Pack lots of
God,
people
I
in
want
this
my
room. It warms up real
turtleneck.
quick.
Oh, look at this great notebook. All right. When my notebooks start looking like this, I know it's a good.
I have work at work.
Hey, Lisa.
Yeah.
Move in, just like
Yep.
like lean in. You
That'll
don't have to
make-
move your chair just so I can see at
that'll
what
make
point you come in my
Skip-
shot. Okay, you're
Skip
good. You're
happy
fine.
too.
You're fine.
All right.
I promise I'm always there, guys. Sorry.
I like that there's an entire binder on epidural anesthesia here.
You never know what you're gonna need.
I'm not even sure if that's what's in there, but it could be. It
You
could
never
be.
know.
You never know.
A lot of different organizations work out of this office, so you might.
Sometime the tattoo guys are gonna come over and be like, "Hey."
Hey. Yeah, they just moved in, what, a year ago?
Yeah, just about. But you never know where politics is going to give you a
That's
pain.
this might be the most useful thing in here.
Okay. So, important thing is, guys, no moving and wrestling about. You only look at Lisa, pretend like the rest of us
Yeah.
are not here.
Yep. And that's it.
And,
You can start and stop as much as you like. If you need to pause, think, whatever. Easy breezy.
Okay.
I don't allow politicians that luxury.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, you shouldn't, because they're professional talkers.
Exactly. You're
right,
almost
we're
professional
rolling. Let's
talkers,
do
so you better
this.
be careful. You're
Somebody.
close. First question is always the easiest. If you could just introduce yourself, your name, what you do, why you're here.
My name's Steve McDonald. I work at a computer company in Amherst, New Hampshire. I live in Merrimack, and I'm a New Hampshire political activist. Yay!
All right, tell me what you're trying to do with this show. What is this show about? What do you represent? What are you trying to do here?
We, as bloggers, we're looking for a way to expand the media reach of our discussion. And blogging is really just a discussion. We throw some ideas out there, people respond, we respond to them in turn. You have commenters, so that's how that relationship works. We had all this equipment that Skip had. He's a co-founder of Granite Grok. And he was taking it to events, and we needed a use for it besides that. It accumulated a lot of stuff, as you can see behind me. And so we thought, well, let's do an internet radio show, and let's invite some people in, and let's capture this and have a conversation. And you were just part of that conversation, and you can see that there's a different dynamic there. And we hope that by doing that, we broaden our audience and get them to engage with us in conversations.
I really love the write-up on your site about it. I think it's actually on Granite Grok about kind of what you represent. I think it's the Granite Grok /about, and a little bit's on the sign right there. What are some of the adjectives you use to describe yourselves proudly?
We really do follow the sign. Let's see if I can remember. We are your feared extremist, right-wing, hard-charging, gun-toting, opinionated, outspoken, rabble-rousing, letter-writing, radio microphone stomping conservatives and libertarians. And really it's about, Grok, Robert Heinlein, to truly understand something, and Granite, New Hampshire. We try to just really get into the veins of the politics of the state and involve ourselves, and then go out and at the local level in particular try to grab some of that and share it with people, because a lot of people don't know that politics isn't all that much different at the town level than it is in Washington, D.C.
Lisa.
Yes.
It is. Do you want me to take it out?
What is?
The,
Oh no, I'm cool. I'm okay.
sorry.
Sorry,
Just don't
thank you.
flip your page until you ask a question, okay?
Got it. The
Picking it up.
page flip always the problem. Okay, got it. I'm going to ask a question. Flip my page. So let's talk about your philosophy. Actually, I'm going to back up. What do you think of the Republican Party right now? What do you think the Republican Party is, and what does it need to be?
It's and not what I don't. It's sort of deviated from where we think it is. They have a platform, and the platform's pretty solid. As platforms go. If you're a conservative or a libertarian, you can probably get on board with that platform. The deviation comes when you elect people who run on that platform but then don't govern based upon it. So you end up with this grassroots who's going out and door hanging and sign waving and making phone calls for candidates based on the idea that they're going to defend this platform, this set of ideas. And then they don't do that. They go to Concord or they go to Washington and they do something different. And you confront them with that and they tell you that it's an intractable problem or that they're working on it, or you get a runaround. So from a philosophical standpoint, we're just looking for people who are either going to defend the platform or people who are going to take that platform and use it under another brand.
I noticed you didn't use the word Republican once.
I am a registered Republican. I didn't vacate the party. I believe that you can still do more from inside the party than out. It's not necessarily true in the internet age, of course, but there's a divide there, and it's an ideological divide. Like I said, the platform says one thing, just like the Constitution says something. And then you ask people to represent your belief system or your morals or your ideals based on these things that they've written down and said they'll do, and then they don't do it. So it's very frustrating.
I'm interested, especially in New Hampshire, because I think this is a state where every single person who considers themselves a Republican, whether it's someone you'd consider a rhino or not, I think considers themselves to be kind of more independent, to use a 2008 term, more mavericky than your average Republican. I think people here, everyone's pretty proud of being maybe more edgy, more independent than others, live free or die. And I think that my sense, just from talking to a few Republicans who might be the Chris Christie wing or even the Jeb Bush wing, is that they feel like they've been knocking on doors themselves too. They feel like they really are trying to change things. They feel like they represent conservative principles. And they sort of feel like folks like you are not being fair to them. That they're like, when did we become the establishment? We're still out there. We're still trying to be rebels, but you really see them differently.
Well, it all comes down to votes, really. All the rest of this is window dressing. All the door knocking, all the door hanging, all the phone banking, all the speeches, all the events. It's all window dressing. The only thing that really matters is votes. It's what you physically do. So what you say makes nothing. It has no meaning whatsoever until you actually put that into legislative action. And if you look at the votes, that's not what they're doing.
Meaning how they vote when they are in office.
Correct.
Are you saying that on the local level, national level?
Everywhere. Nationally, obviously, as we discussed on the show, you see Republicans going to Congress under the illusion that they're going to stop the expansion of large government programs, that they're going to cut spending, that they're going to work on the debt. And a couple election cycles later, the debt is higher, the regulatory state is larger. The votes matter. They're not voting to make the changes they said they would.
GrokTV.